Today's world is rife with challenges. It can be easy to lose hope or feel that some broken systems are beyond repair. But there are amazing things happening in the world to give us hope, and individuals and organizations fighting tirelessly to create change in their communities. In my country, Colombia, the new Bogotá care system addresses the burden of women's unpaid care work by redistributing care work and supporting caregivers with personal, professional, educational opportunities. Around the world, there has been notable progress as well. More girls are going to school and fewer are forced into early marriages. More women are serving in positions of leadership and laws are being reformed to advance gender equality.
While there is much to be joyful about, there is also so much work still to be done. Discriminatory laws and sexist and transphobic social norms remain pervasive. In the news and in our studies and work, we are confronted with climate change, armed conflict, racial injustice, and the devastations of the COVID-19 pandemic. The effects of the pandemic could further reverse progress in gender inequality by exacerbating inequalities across every sphere, from health and the economy to security and social protection. This is why the 7th Annual Conference on Gender and International Affairs will focus on radical optimism as a formidable mechanism for change.
Radical optimism presents a unique lens of analyzing and restructuring the world's current systems of power. It challenges us to harness the power within hope and positivity to enact real, substantial change, because only those who are able to look beyond the mess and envision a better world, one free from the patriarchal structures of power, can truly make this dream a reality.
Radical optimism is keeping our eyes open to destructive oppression and heartbreaking injustice, while still being able to see a different way forward. Dreaming up ways that systems could change to produce less harm, address injustice, and heal trauma. And recognizing actions that have already been taken towards those changes.
Radical optimism does not mean turning a blind eye to the challenges that face us. It is not ignorant, it is not foolish, and it is not naive. To be radically optimistic is to know that for a better future to be possible, we must first be able to imagine that future. No one can take our hope from us, and that is what makes us powerful.
The panel that resonates most with me this year is Feminist International Relations and Optimism. To me, this is about having a bold vision for changing the systems of oppression that dictate our world and operationalizing this vision with consistent and thoughtful action.
I'm most excited for the Feminist Economics and Informal Labor Market panel. Informal work like care work, sex work, and unpaid household labor is mainly done by women and typically undervalued. So I'm looking forward to hearing our panelists speak about how we can transform this type of labor to better support and protect workers.
This year's panel on preventing and healing from gender-based violence is particularly important. Gender-based violence remains pervasive. It is considered taboo and the topic is often not broached. We want to challenge attendees to envision a world where we can come together to prevent gender-based violence.
I'm involved in CGIA 2021 in hopes that it will allow me to further understand the field of gender equality and develop my understanding of the ways gender plays key roles in peace processes, human rights advancement, and humanitarian relief in conflict settings. I hope you'll get involved too.
We're involved in CGIA because we know how important it is to consider gender in our work. Please consider donating to make CGIA a reality as we return to an in-person conference this November.
Thank you for your support!